The Green Beret's gonna kick your big ass.
I eat green berets for breakfast. I love the out of cookies.
Oh man, nice little comparison there between a Seagal and Arnold.
God, that might be your best one yet.
Yeah, I mean I think it's about even, right? They both were equally impressive.
That's pretty good. Yeah, no, that would be a fight for the ages.
Yeah. So good evening, everybody. Me with Red Eye again.
Yo,
We have an amazing movie. This is one of the first times it's been just an absolute amazing movie.
like genuinely good movie.
Genuinely incredible.
Yeah.
So before, I'd say the hardest video to put together was Battlefield Earth because it's just so bad and everything
Yeah.
was so awful. This is the opposite. This was so hard to put together because I just wanted all of it. And
Oh yeah.
I wanted to take breaks from making the video to stop and just watch the movie again.
That's the hardest part when you actually are watching a good movie is you forget you're supposed to be making a video about it and you're like, "Oh shit, that's right. I got to go back."
Yeah, I probably watched this 6 times trying to make this video.
So good.
And it's so great. It's over the top action movie, but even the not action scenes are amazing and ridiculous. It's just
Yeah.
this is like the peak. This is the peak of movie making. We'll never match this ever.
No, it was honestly these type of movies, this being one of the like handful, are the reason I genuinely just love movies because of this type of movie. Like there are certain movies where you get the 2.5 hour deep plot, all these little side characters with their own little like agendas and backstab and political intrigue but like 9 out of 10, I just want to watch a good guy, a bad guy, saving some people, kicking some ass, blowing some stuff up.
And that is all this movie is.
That's it. And it's
All this
perfect.
movie is.
Yeah.
But speaking of that other nonsense you were talking about, there's a movie that has way too much of that. And if you guys are new to the stream, Steven Seagal did a movie.
There we go.
I guess 22 years ago that has taken over my life completely. And at some point, I made a decision that I can't just devote every single video or every single live stream every single time to this movie. So we're just going to break it up piece by piece.
You gotta.
And so, yes, it's going to be The Foreigner. I found a few more things that made no sense. This movie makes absolutely no sense. And I have to get this off my chest, see if anyone else has answers to these questions. Oh, man. All right, let's get going with it.
I expected more from you, Benoit. At the very least, I thought you would have recovered that package.
Okay. So that means if you guys haven't seen this movie, you're going to be lost, but you're going to be less lost than us who have seen this movie and have talked about it a million times. So you're less lost than us. So this means the husband hired him. What did he hire him for? It sounds like part of it was to pick up the package. But earlier on, the guy was saying, don't tell this guy that he's trying to get the package for him. That was some big secret for some reason.
Yep.
So then what was he hired for other than to get the package, which we are told he doesn't know about?
Nor does he ever really try to get. He mainly just tries to kill Seagal the whole time. Well, actually, he mainly tries to just kill everybody. But
he does, yeah. I didn't include it in this, but he does kill the husband right after this because I guess the wife hired him to kill.
Yeah.
As far as we can tell, this guy on the left's wife and this guy and just everyone hires this guy to do everything. So
he's making bank.
He's playing all sides at all times and kills them all. But it's unclear what he was supposed to do, especially if getting the package was just one of the things he was supposed to do. Right. He had like a laundry list. He didn't even get the package. What else was he supposed to do? Nope. There's something else. I don't remember what it was, but we'll see.
Your services are no longer required.
Yeah, so this was just, I guess I got ahead of myself, just proving that he was hired to do something. So he's firing him from what we have no idea, because none of it makes sense.
But definitely hired.
Definitely hired by everybody for
Everybody.
no idea, Alex. But why? None of this ever makes any sense. It will never make any sense. And I will keep finding flaws, new plot holes, and I will keep bringing them up to you because I have no one else to complain about or no one else to complain to.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, so I just kind of use this to like force you guys to suffer along. Now something that is not suffering, and that is Commando.
God, so good.
If anyone needs to stop to go watch the movie, I will completely understand.
Yeah, you're fine.
This is one of the many questions Eric Hawk asks. And why was Jeff Bezos sending people to ambush his own couriers over and over when he was paying them to deliver the package?
Don't know.
That's one of the issues. issues. Yes, lots of issues.
But no, Commando is so. So I have a special place, or this movie has a special place in my heart for Vernon Wells.
Okay, yeah.
Because I got to interview Vernon
Oh, wow.
like a couple of years ago on my channel, and for the dude is insanely nice. He's like well, now he's probably what, 72,
79.
79. Is that how old he is?
Yeah.
Dude,
It
he's so
comes up in
old.
the video, so I looked it up. So
Okay, he's so old. But he does like 10 movies a year still, and they're
he
not.
does? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he still does like 10 movies a year. They're not big, there's some like
Yeah,
art
I
house
figured that.
film, like they're
Especially
pretty low key.
especially if it's 10 a year, they can't be that big.
Yeah, but he still is like constantly acting. Um,
Good.
but yeah, he's like one of the few guys who can actually body up to Arnold Schwarzenegger because he's a. And it was funny. He said when they hired him for this movie, they were like, "Yeah, he's big, but is he big enough to be? Can he be a threat to Arnold?" That's like the biggest thing, right? Because Arnold is this massive, imposing
Mm.
bodybuilder. And so they put him on set for this like trial. We're not sure we want to hire him kind of thing. And I can't remember exactly what he said, but he basically like ran over to Arnold and just started acting crazy and
Okay.
like chest bumping him and being like hyper aggressive. And they just kind of hired him on the spot, realizing that okay, he can act and then he can also actually body up against Arnold.
So he definitely nailed the very weird, creepy, crazy.
He's so weird, man.
I don't take him as a real
A
threat to
legitimate threat.
Arnold. Well, when they see them like going at the knife fight at the end, like Wells is like he's got like these skinny little arms, tubby
He
body, and
does.
Arnold
Yeah.
is just jacked. This is 1985 Arnold. This
This is
is
like
like
peak Arnold.
not too far from Mr. Olympia Arnold, and it's just like okay.
Predator.
But he comes off as so creepy. The way he acts, it's really homoerotic. It seems very bizarre. It's very awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah, but he's got that great mesh vest.
He does have that mesh vest that.
Oh, so good.
All right. This movie is so real.
Sounds like the garbage man.
On Tuesday.
Maybe they changed the schedule.
It starts off with the woman nagging the guy to go take out the trash. And he was like, it can't be the garbage guy. She said, oh, it's the garbage guy. Go take out the trash, idiot. Let's see how this works out.
I was afraid you'd miss me.
Thanks, sweetie. Yeah. So the woman nags him and he goes and gets killed because, he did what she said.
All her fault.
This just starts off. I mean, that's real. That is gritty realism right there.
That's right. It would never be the other way around.
Never.
Listen to that. That's power.
You know what I like best?
What's that?
The price.
So what I like about this, so they're going around killing these guys, is this plan really depends on this guy jumping in front of the car that he's trying to drive away in.
Yeah, he needs to put his life on the line for a car.
So he's selling a car. Sometimes people do that. They throw their bodies in front of a car to think it's going to stop it, but that's really his whole plan to kill this guy was that, oh, I'm going to steal the car. I'm just going to guess he's going to jump in front of the car and it's just all going to work out.
Also, I wasn't around in the 80s, but how many times did you take a test drive in a car from the showroom? Like, you don't drive the car out of the showroom.
You don't. So
Nor
did
do
it
you
seem like
start a car in an enclosed building.
yeah, so he starts the car on his own. I mean, it
Okay.
seems
I
kind
missed
of
that.
realistic. Like he is trying to sell him the car. Like he starts the car. He's like, yeah, go ahead, start it up. Like after he already started it. So I was
Okay.
thinking that too. Like, why would it even? I don't know if they'd have the key in there. Like, even be able to start it seems kind of weird.
Yeah, it seems a little weird.
But they sort of address the fact that he's starting it, and then the guy just like, "What are you doing? Yeah, don't jump in front of a car. Let him go. Like, you're not going to stop him." Yeah, it works. He's an idiot, and he dies. Didn't seem like he was going that fast. He only had like 15, 20 feet. It would definitely mess him up and hurt him, but not really guaranteed to kill him. And this is just so unnecessary. So unnecessary.
Yeah, it's a pretty big boom.
Well, that too, but I mean, like, why are they showing us that he's killed? We have no idea who he is.
They haven't established anything.
We have no clue who that guy is, and then
Yeah.
and it's fake. He didn't actually die, but we find out before we even know who that guy is that he didn't actually die. So
They had to have filmed this later.
maybe, I guess.
Yeah. They add some like intrigue. I don't know.
This is the intrigue. This is an intro. This is how you
Oh
meet somebody.
snap!
This is how you should always be introduced to somebody. Just
Yeah.
fucking guns.
If anybody needs to like readjust themselves right now, just
Yeah.
now's the chance.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Just carrying half a tree. Those things are
It's
not
amazing.
light. I'm going to tell you right now, if that was a real tree, that would be completely impossible. But
Yeah, it's massive.
he's Arnold, and those things are heavy, and I buy it. So, I buy it. And it starts off so ridiculous. Little ice cream fight. She gets him in the face with the ice cream. He
Aw.
laughs. It's so corny. Like, this is going to be what kind of movie? Oh, no, then he's playing with a deer.
I love this.
Like, what is this?
Oh, do not feed wild deer. They have Lyme disease.
Yeah, but they're so friendly.
Yeah, but they got ticks and stuff, bro.
Yeah, but look how friendly they are. It's basically Bambi.
That's true. Worth the Lyme disease.
Yeah, worth the Lyme disease. And okay.
John, are you in there? John, come on out. Kirby.
So anyone who hasn't been around a helicopter, if you're standing by a helicopter that's running and you say, "Hey, who's in there?" Probably not going to hear you.
No, your hat's not going to stay on either.
No, and just the helicopter being there means they will probably look out the window at least to see what the hell's going on. You're not sneaking up on them in a helicopter. But okay, movie, okay. We'll buy these things.
I know.
Look at that. That's how badass he is. Obviously he knows because he heard the helicopter, idiot. Stupid
Yeah,
major
bro.
general. He's a 2-star
Heard it like
general.
10 minutes ago.
And the best thing is he sneaks up behind him, takes his gun, points it at his face. He didn't think before, these guys are here first. Like, these guys are scoping it out. He just points the gun at his face, and they don't do anything. Because it's Arnold, obviously.
Yeah,
know it's
and
pointless.
he's this. I mean, the whole mid '80s, early '90s established. He's the stealthiest man out there.
Oh, he is very stealthy.
Very stealthy.
Very sneaky, very, very acrobatic.
Yep.
Someone's killing your men.
Who is doing it?
Could have been the Syrians, the South Americans, the Russians, or a terrorist group.
Oh, thanks, bro. Just say you don't know.
Anybody.
Oh, it could be someone. They could be from Asia. They could be from South America. Maybe Canada. Possibly
you know.
Syria. Madagascar. Just say every word. You don't have to say literally every
Everywhere.
single place one at a time.
That's always my favorite Seagal thing he does when he's like, "I've been trained down in Asia." You're like, "Oh, Asia." That narrows it down. That's only like 4/5 of the world's population. Cool.
That's just like Vin Diesel was winning all those, beating everyone in Asia.
Across Asia.
Across
Yeah.
all of Asia.
Yep.
Yeah, even the islands. I don't know how he's getting the car out there, but he was
Very
doing
impressive.
Jackson and Harris will stay here with you.
Are they any good?
Real good.
it. Okay. So they're going to stay there with him. Let's see how long they last.
They're really good.
Timer on it. Okay, so he leaves. He leaves, and then the timer goes. Sped up, obviously. 25 seconds. They survive 25 seconds, and then they're dead.
Whoa. They're so good. If they weren't that good, it would have been like 15.
15 seconds, I think. Yeah, so they bought themselves an extra 10 seconds.
It's because they're very well trained.
So, yeah, Sharon Neak. Good point. Finger on trigger. I love old movies where no one has the straight index finger. You must not have seen new Seagal movies. All Seagal movies, he has no idea what he's doing. But, yeah. See, I give most people a pass. Like, Arnold doesn't claim that he's been a Navy SEAL, CIA, super agent, and Black Ops. But if you claim that or you claim to be an expert, then, yeah, you're going to get called out for all the dumb stuff.
Yeah, but, I mean, how good are you really if you can't swap hands while rounding a corner, you know? Like, that just shows you know what you're doing.
You definitely know what you're doing.
Definitely.
And then swap back for no reason again.
Yeah.
They're just showing off. It's like...
It's the best angles.
Yeah. Oh, see, this was... People thought... I know I talk about Seagal a lot, but deal with it. People thought Seagal stole the plot for Belly of the Beast from Taken. Mm-hmm. No, they both stole it from Commando.
Boom.
Commando invented this, then Seagal stole it, and then Taken probably never saw Belly of the Beast. Let's be honest, there's no chance. He took it from Commando too. Yeah. And you get the pass. Take things from Commando. Obviously, you should. More people should.
Yeah, it's art.
Gold.
Where is she?
Mellow out, man. Your daughter's safe, Colonel. And if you want your kid back, then you gotta cooperate, right?
Wrong.
God.
So good.
God, I love this movie so much.
Oh, so good.
God, I love this so much.
That guy, in no universe did he ever see himself getting killed.
No, exactly. It's like, you don't have a choice. He's like, fuck you.
He had a whole puzzle. He had a booklet of clues that Arnold was going to follow.
He did this whole thing. It is so disappointing.
So much work.
Oh, man. God, I love that. Arnold does that several times in this.
It's
where he
perfect.
Something's set up for him, and he says, go fuck yourself, and just does what he wants. And I love him for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if any of my 3 female followers are here, but that's not what an engine looks like.
Wires? A bunch of wires?
Yeah, that's not. I'm just helping them out. I don't want them to feel left out. So yeah, that's not what an engine's supposed to look like. So that car should be functional. It's a hybrid.
Yeah.
1985 hybrid. Yeah, very advanced.
Chevrolet truck.
Oh God. Yeah, but it's fucking Arnold. So the fact that he doesn't have anything that makes the car go in his car doesn't matter. Who cares?
No. He's Arnold.
Yeah, he does. He's Fred Flintstone. He pushes it. All bad. Not only does he almost catches them. That's the best part. He almost catches them. Not only does he almost catch them. Oh God. Keeps going. And he almost catches them a second time. He keeps almost catching them.
God, he's so good.
And there's nothing to make that car move. Except for, obviously, Arnold probably yelling at the car, fucking move. And it's like, okay,
right.
Okay. So, yeah, he almost catches them twice. God. I hope I included it in here. But there's a little inconsistency with all of this. But hopefully I'll get to it. Basically, how they found Arnold doesn't really make any sense with this because they explain how they found him. He even goes Dukes of Hazzard.
So good.
He Dukes of Hazzards it. There's nothing powering this car other than Arnold's muscles, his biceps. That is pure bicep power. Yeah.
That's what
See, they would have way overshot it. Michael Billman, 88 miles per hour. Almost. No, he'd have way overshot that. So he was actually on the brakes. He was riding the brakes the whole time because they didn't need to go back in time, which is what would have happened. And then it's just on fire and explodes.
It's
It's
cool.
just on fire and explodes. Why is it on fire? Why does it explode? Who cares? It just does.
Because it was near Arnold.
It was near Arnold and it said, I let down Arnold. And it just ended itself.
Yeah, good.
And we're not done with that, though. It explodes twice. It explodes again. It's saying, fuck you guys, this movie's awesome.
Oh, maybe he'd have room for an engine if there wasn't all that extra fuel in there.
No, just pack it with fuel. Just bags of fuel. Who cares? Just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Xylopaki.
Oh, thanks,
You're
buddy.
a funny guy, Red Eye. I like you almost as much as I like Space Ice, but I do like Space Ice more.
So
Appreciate
close,
that.
so close to a
Appreciate
great
that.
comment.
Yeah, it's like they add so much extra. It would have been a
Yeah,
lot
they
quicker
really,
not
they
to
just
add
that
that.
little dig right at the end, you know?
Oh, God. Yeah, he comes up. I remember why I stopped this here. I guess this is the first time you see him really, because you saw him for a second, had no idea who he was. Oh, Lord Vulcan. Remember, Sully, when I said I'd kill you
Ooh.
last. That's right, Matrix. You did. I Schneid.
That's good.
That is good. There's some good ones. Yeah, people put some good ones. I was very impressed.
That's really good.
I thought you were
Dead? You thought wrong.
Okay, he only thought he was dead because the general just told him he was dead. He literally only thought this. I mean, it was 30
About a
seconds
minute.
before they attacked, so it's probably been
Yeah.
a minute, 15 seconds now. He thought he was dead. So, okay. He's
It's not
really
that
like,
dramatic.
he's like rubbing in his face, like, I got you. Like, I don't know. Someone just told me literally 1 minute ago that you were dead.
Blowing your mind
Ever
right
since
now.
you had me thrown out of your unit, I've waited to pay you back. Do you know what today is, Matrix? Payday.
They really wish they went more into detail on that. He got
Oh, the
thrown out of
backstory?
he
Yeah.
got thrown out of Arnold's unit. Which then why are they faking his death? Because he wasn't his man anymore if he got thrown out.
Yeah, it's true.
They were killing the
Yeah,
guy in his
yeah.
unit, but he was thrown out, so he wasn't even really in his unit anymore.
It's like a red herring. Yeah, it's unnecessary.
It's just confusing. Prototype 21. He wearing chainmail. It looks like it. It's some sort of
Yeah.
it's a real thing. I don't know why he's wearing it. It's more of an English thing, I believe. More
Yeah, it's
something in the-
supposed to be kind of like a chainmail, but then in certain scenes, it's definitely just like fabric. Like
Well,
somebody crocheted a shirt.
yeah. I mean, I've seen those things like in the military. Like if you're wearing like heavy body armor, you'll put that on
Yeah.
so like airflow
Yeah,
can actually get to you so you're not melting. But
Oh.
I don't know if there's a reason you would just wear that by itself. It seems pointless. It makes it seem a little flamboyant, but
I had this really good tank top. Well, okay, it wasn't even a tank. It was the weirdest shirt I've ever owned. When I lived in New York, I worked at a prop shop for a little bit,
oh.
and you could for working there it was like a nonprofit, so I didn't make a ton of money, but we could just buy whatever we wanted for like 90% off. So that
Oh,
was like the
damn.
benefit is you could buy like furniture and clothing and books or whatever. So that was dope. But it was a shirt. It was a sleeveless shirt, not really tank top, not really a shirt, just sleeveless shirt. But
Okay.
then they replaced the whole midsection with like they cut it out and then they sewed in just mesh. And so like right over the abs area was just mesh, but then it was just more shirt around the mesh. It was it was so weird that I bought it.
They
And
don't
it
say what it's
lasted
from or what it was for. Like,
I have no I know, I have no idea what it was from.
is that what it was? It was like prop things that were used in movies.
Yeah, just like use because so New York doesn't there's no storage, right? So when you film in New York and then
Really?
you wrap, yeah, they actually sadly they throw a lot of stuff away. Like they'll film a TV show and then they just throw the furniture away because they don't have space for it. So there's a lot of just used stuff in New York that you can find. But yeah, the mesh shirt lasted like 12 years, and then my wife finally told me enough times that she's like, "Bro, you can't keep wearing that thing. Like it's such a
See that you kept
disgusting
wearing
shirt."
it. I thought
I
you
kept
just
wearing it. No. I wore it in public.
see. I thought you bought it just because it'd be cool to have.
Nope, I wore it.
It's just so ridiculous. But yeah,
Yeah,
the fact that
I
you're
did not.
wearing it. I don't know
I
how
did
you
not
got a
look good.
wife. I'm going to be honest.
I don't know either. I really don't. I
So
got lucky, you know.
yeah, Becky's calling you out.
Oh, what
Be
did Becky
honest.
say?
It was a tank top. Don't forget he went to an NSYNC concert.
Ooh, she remembers. I did. I went to
I
an NSYNC
forgot until
concert. It was good. They flew over us on wires at one point.
what?
Man, it
What
was
year was
killer.
this? What year is this? This matters.
97. 97?
Okay. Yeah, no, she's
98?
right. Yeah, she's right. If this was recent, there's a nostalgia thing, kind of irony or something. I could see it.
No, the NSYNC thing was 98. I bought this tank top like
Yeah.
10
No,
years
I'm talking
ago.
about the NSYNC thing. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah,
a
that was like
pass if it
98.
was more recent because you're like, wow, I remember this from when I was younger.
No, it was prime NSYNC.
Yeah, then you don't get a pass at all.
Yeah, no, I drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You're going to return to Valverde, and you are going to kill the president.
I don't remember why I stopped that, but this is just so weird. He's doing like a Scarface. That guy's been in a lot of movies, and I'm pretty sure that's not his real accent.
Oh yeah, sorry for my audio, guys. My computer blew up this morning, basically, and so I'm on a Bose headset right now.
Oh,
It says I'm sounding kind of weird. That's why.
that's just how he sounds. Povo's
Mhm.
Clown Town. Will we get a show on the hit movie Sex Commandos? I think Red Eye will have that out this Sunday. Yeah, he's actually working on it. It's kind of weird you brought that up.
Yeah, it is weird. It's like
Yeah.
reading it's almost like you're spying on me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was a plan or something. You're trying to advertise.
Don't like it.
I guess I could give you a little thing for people that don't
No,
know where.
Colonel, we went to a lot of trouble to find you.
Okay, yeah. Here's where we find out how he found him. And it's also funny. So they kidnap his daughter, tell him he needs to kill this president of some country, and then they try and guilt him, be like, "Do you know how hard it was to find you? Bro, it was so much work to find you. Come on, just kill the president, please."
Come
That
on,
is
man. We did all of this for you.
like he's like, "Oh, well, damn, you did it for me, man. Okay, well, just, okay. And I want to be a dick to you guys."
We had to pretend Captain Penny's death so that General Kirby would become agitated and lead us to you.
Well, that doesn't really make sense. It makes sense for the other guys, not the guy that was kicked out. But so they followed the general to get there. How did they get there within 30 seconds? And because it seems like they were already there in the
waiting.
position, and they
Yeah.
already took the engine out of the truck.
Yeah, they were
Supposedly did
really quick.
all of that in 30 seconds. No, they were there for a while. I'm
Pretty
calling
much.
shenanigans. I don't know why I brought that in there. Oh yeah, he's got the daughter, and I guess that's the original Forrest Gump Jenny thing. I don't know. I don't remember why I put that in there. But that's Sully guy. He comes up later, but he doesn't really serve a purpose. I have no idea why he's here, other than to move the plot forward in a little bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do anything other than be a creep.
If you kill President Velasquez, I will send her back to you.
If you try anything else,
I will mail her to you in pieces.
Okay, well, obviously we know Arnold. He does literally everything else but what they want him to do.
Yeah, he's got an hour and a half to kill.
He does, yeah. So now we find out just how smart Bennett is. He's the smartest person
They
ever.
offered me $100 grand. When I found out I'd get my hands on you, I said I'd do it for nothing.
Is that supposed to make him sound cool? 'Cause that just makes
Yeah,
him sound like the
take
dumbest
that.
son of a bitch. Like, oh, you'll just give me 100 grand? Well, I'll do it without the money. I'll do the thing you're going to pay me for. Just don't give me the money. Okay.
Showed you.
Okay. I mean, you sure you don't want the money? We're just going to, do nothing
We're
with
literally off. Like we've already set it aside. We already
Yeah,
got
it's
it
in a
ready.
briefcase and everything. Like, are you sure it's
Yeah.
going to be kind of a pain in the ass?
We accounted for you for this.
Yeah, if we deposit it, we're going to have to answer questions. Why do we have all this cash? Like, it's a whole thing. Oh, man. That's a good question. Hey, Space Ice. Red Eye's going to read the name for us.
The name?
Yeah.
Oh, don't make me. Dumasani? That sounds right. It's got to be Dumasani.
Hey, Space Ice. Just wondering if you will ever cover any of the James Bond films. Also, who is your favorite Bond villain? I probably will. Now, I wasn't super into James Bond. Growing up, it was GoldenEye. That was my Bond movie. Still one of the best. In my
GoldenEye's
opinion,
pretty solid.
an amazing movie. I love GoldenEye. So I might do that one, which would mean Sean Bean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know there's a lot of other ones, but I don't know them well enough. I have seen GoldenEye probably 100 times, so I know all about him, so it'd probably be him just by default. I've seen a couple of the Daniel Craigs. I like Casino Royale. The others weren't as good. So we'll just say that.
I'll be back.
Yeah, so I think this, obviously Terminator started that, but him saying this started him doing it in lots of movies. Because I think this was the first time he did it outside of Terminator.
Have some beers in Valverde Matrix. It'll give everyone a little more time with your daughter.
What a dick. So he's just there to be a dick and antagonize and have people hate him.
Yes.
That's his only purpose in this entire movie. Like, yeah,
I mean,
give them more time to molest your daughter. Okay.
You're a funny guy,
the casting call had to have just been like, okay, we're looking for the most punchable face right now. Who's got the most punchable face with a good jawline?
Oh, I show a little thing that you can't really tell from this angle. That makes him just seem so much worse. But yeah, he's so annoying and so punchable.
He's terrible.
That's why I'm going to kill you last.
So yeah, had to show that because people would be lost when we get to the part where he doesn't kill him last.
Continuity matters.
It's so important.
Any carry-on luggage?
Just him.
Oh, look at him! Look at him!
Oh.
So funny. Oh, I love the little corny smile she has. Like, oh, this guy. Got to keep my eye on this guy.
He's a joker. He's gonna ask for 2 double scotches.
Oh.
Open your mouth again, and I'll nail it shut.
Again, kind of like Bennett. Like, bro, you're talking to Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1985.
Yeah, you are not a threat.
He's not scared of you. I mean, he's a big guy, but I would put $1 million on Arnold right now.
No, you look like you're on the way to a Jimmy Buffett concert.
Yeah, he looks over the hill. Like he's probably pushing 50s. Magic push the goddamn like button. If you don't, then you probably wear a chainmail shirt.
Facts.
All of that is true. There's not one false thing there.
Your film. And I'm Vicky. We're here. Thank you and have a safe and...
That is so stupid.
Do me a favor. Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
The thing I like the most I'll get to it later. You kind of need a little bit more to understand what I like most about this. Obviously, that's actually a really good one-liner. That's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
It's stupid, but I love it. But yeah, it gets better. Oh, it gets so much better. And he goes in the cargo area.
Oh, dude, this jump weird.
But it's taken off. Normally, this would matter, right? To a normal human being, immortal, this would matter, but not to Arnold. Arnold waits for it to get higher. He's like, it's not high enough yet.
Yeah.
I want to
feel something.
I want to do a bunch of backflips and shit. It says, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I love his body double for this. So if this were Seagal, people are like, well, why didn't you give Seagal shit for this? His body double. He's jumping out of a plane. He's jumping out of the landing gear of a plane that's flying, okay? Seagal, will walk 2 parking spaces over and need a body double.
Seagal wouldn't walk up those stairs into the plane.
Yeah, he would have a plane. Good point. It would be a body double. They'd have to get one of those lifts.
Yeah, 4 steps? No.
You know, like they have for the people in the wheelchairs, or they go up the stairs. It goes super slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be him. But yeah, I give him a pass. I mean, we don't know this isn't Arnold. This could be Arnold.
Yeah, you never know. It's just really far away.
Yeah. God, this is so good. This is just so good. Everything
he's so muscular, he didn't even skip on the water.
No,
he just plunk.
And stood right up and marched right out.
Totally good. He's like, I'm glad I landed in the shallow part.
Just landed straight-legged and just walked.
Yeah.
That's Arnold. God, this is what I'm saying. Even the non-action parts of this movie are just so insane.
They're so good.
And what I was going to say earlier about the killing guy is what's going to happen when they land? And the stewardess, sees the body and sees he's not there. Are they going to get her for that? Or are they going to be like, okay, yeah, there was this guy who was here and disappeared in the middle of the flight, and now this guy's dead. Okay, lady, you're going to prison.
Yeah.
Nobody's buying her story.
Sure.
Although he was like...
Sure.
He was 6'2", just pure muscle. He sounded like he was from Germany. It was, trust me, okay, lady, okay.
Just
nobody's
totally
buying any of that. Yeah, okay, he jumped out the landing gear in the air. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how about dinner? Well, I could go to bed early, too.
Oh, see, that's sad because it's obvious that she's being like turned down, but she doesn't get it. She says, "Let's go out to dinner." She's like, "Oh, well, yeah, I have to go to bed early too." Like, come on, lady, take the hint. If you want to go out to dinner and they say, "I have to be to bed early," that's enough.
And then like 20 years from now, the guy on the other side of that phone's gonna be like, "Oh man, do you think that girl was into me?"
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Sounds like you need a date.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, he also doesn't get the hint. He's very Neil Breen in getting a hint here.
So gross.
Oh, this is the picture. He looks like he is really short, but the suit makes him look just ridiculous. Now you really want to punch him. Like if somebody like that's giving you a shitty attitude talking about your daughter. Oh God.
He looks like George from Seinfeld.
He does. Yeah, I could see George.
He doesn't look good.
He does not. Looks. I mean, why would you dress like that and then try and hit on somebody? Come on.
Yeah, he's auditioning for the Penguin for Batman right now.
Okay, I saw this and he's half right. I don't know if he can find out Lucas Bernard, Cheech and Chong's daughter. If he can find out the flaw in his telling us who that lady is. He's half right.
50%.
Half right, yeah. But there's a major flaw in that, bro.
Hey, slow down. You know, I got something I'd really like to give you.
I'm not interested.
You don't know what you're missing.
Would you please leave me alone?
I like how he turned into Matthew McConaughey for like one line there.
All right.
And then he doesn't get the hint, and So, all right, gentlemen. Here's some dating advice. He swings for the fences here. I'll give him that, but it's probably not going to work out. Probably don't go with this.
You fucking whore.
Like, damn, that is a 180 real quick.
He forgot he wasn't in a Call of Duty chat room right now.
That is.
He's like, oh shit, I'm in real life.
Now, you guys might not know this. It doesn't work. She doesn't like change her mind. Say, actually, you know what? Let's go out to dinner.
Now that you called me a whore, I'm suddenly back in.
And the saddest part is, I think we all know guys like that.
Yeah.
They'll super hit on a girl, and then they turn down. He's like, well, fuck you. You're ugly anyways. I don't like you. Like,
yeah, ugh, good.
Okay, we're totally buying it, bro.
I was only hitting on you because I felt sorry for you.
Yeah, that was a pity hit.
Don't move. I'm not going to hurt you.
And then jackpot. She gets attacked by Arnold. Like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, upgrade.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is she won the lottery right here. Like, if you're going to get attacked by somebody. Too. Yeah. Yeah. Just one arm just rips the car seat out. You can easily do that. Just one arm just rip out a car seat.
Too big for seats.
God,
out. Come, hurry up.
See, okay, so he has her follow Sully, but I don't know why she needs to come inside with him.
Yeah, no, her part should be done.
Yeah, she just needed to follow him. Did that. Okay, you can leave now.
It feels a little kidnapping now.
It's very kidnapping now. He already destroyed her car. I don't know. I'm guessing he took the seat out so he could be lower. He could have just ducked
He would just
down.
ride lower.
It's not clear why that seat had to come out.
He didn't want to crouch.
Blake Rackley. He's channeling his inner Seagal without the flatulence. We don't know he didn't have flatulence. He would have saved it had he just ripped a major one right there when he called her a whore. Yeah. That would have
a modicum of respect.
That would have saved it. Like that's so bad it's good.
Listen to me. My daughter has been kidnapped. They'll kill her. Don't you understand? They're gonna kill her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
He just wants her to bring him out there, which is unclear why. So he wants her to go bring Sully out to him. Because if he sees him, then I guess he'll leave before.
He'll know that he got off the plane.
But if he's bringing Sully out anyways, why doesn't Arnold just go to him? Like his goal is just to get to Sully. This seems unnecessary. Like he could just go instead of her.
Yeah.
Sneak up behind him like he did the general.
He's really good at sneaking.
He's very sneaky. But so she knows the daughter's going to die. And she's terrible too for a while. Richard Chaparro. Bro, nice to see your voice back. Magic push. Thanks, bro.
There's this huge guy outside in a green t-shirt, and he's a paranoid maniac, and he's kidnapped me.
Jesus, she just sells him out right away. Right
So
away.
close.
With an insane story. Like, why would he believe that? What do you mean kidnapped you? He's on the other side of the mall. How are you kidnapped?
Yeah, you could walk away now.
You could just walk home right now. Go
Yeah.
go on the bus, do anything. Like, what are you talking about? You're kidnapped.
There's a guy over here that may be a wacko.
Want to see me kick some ass?
I do like this
I
guy.
love that guy.
He, oh God, he
So
overacts so good in the next part too, which I love.
Suspect, 6'2", 1 gigantic motherfucker.
Why is he so into it like that? I don't care though. I love it. I love it.
Because he's a mall cop. He doesn't get action.
He should be in more things.
I also love how these girls are totally into it.
He was flirting with them. He's playing it all up.
They're in it. They're like, that's a uniform. Uniform's a uniform.
Oh, this in the 80s, malls were massive back then. It's not like today. I don't know if you've been to a mall recently. People don't really go to them anymore. But yeah,
Ours is
back
a
then,
Lego store. It's pretty cool.
there's a Swenson's and a pizza place there.
Are you looking for me?
Yeah, she's looking for you.
Totally. That's why she showed up.
Good call. Yeah, she chased you down because she just needs you so much.
From the airport to a mall for you.
Give me a quarter.
That is just so impressive that he saw Arnold throw a punch. He needed a quarter, and he found a quarter in about a second and a half. That's amazing.
Maybe she only carries quarters. Maybe she's really into like gumball machines.
But it's like he knew exactly where it was. He went right for it, grabbed it, and he's off. Like, what are the odds?
Was he in her purse or in her pocket?
Whatever. Either way, he got to it immediately. Have you seen women go through their purses? It takes them like an hour to find anything.
Dude, I can't do it. It's like another dimension. My wife will be like, "Hey, grab this thing out of my purse. It's in the main pocket." And then I will open that main pocket. I swear to you, it won't be in there. But then when she opens the pocket, it's like right there.
Usually it's something like it's in the side. You're like, the side?
There's
They're all
four sides.
What side are you talking about? Side facing which way? Just the side. It's the side. Come on, it's the side. And they just say side over and over
Come
again.
on.
And then you're both just pissed off. Auntie Sarah, if you don't do a Total Recall live stream after this, you eat cornflakes for dinner. Only an animal would do something like that.
Total Recall would be a good one.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do this. I'm so confused on what this was supposed to be. So he's in the phone booth because he had the quarter and he was able to dial right away. And he shoots his gun at Arnold. And they have like a bullet come out. But then it just falls. And I don't know why they did that. Nobody's really going to notice that. Like if they're going, this is probably like 700th time I've seen this, and only because I was slowly going through that did I even notice that. But that seems so unnecessary and weird to include that. Like, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, it wouldn't go through and then just drop. But whatever. It's a weird thing to be confused on, but it bothers me. So.
Oh, I get it. I
had to bring it up. I don't know why it stops and just drops. Arnold just. God, I love this movie. God, I love this movie.
He could have done so many other things to that man.
He should have. Oh God, they should have had him like pick it up and spin it around in circles and throw it like Blades of Glory. Like
he should have picked it up and then like those rednecks do with beer cans, just crush the whole thing on his forehead.
Oh God, that would have been badass.
One hand, yeah, that would have been great.
It would have been hard to get information out of him, but yeah, I would be okay.
I'd be fine. Yeah.
So yeah, he's basically a superhero. He was. This is Fast and the Furious before Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Where they are just living normal people superheroes. I counted that. That is 10 security guards. 10 security guards he threw off.
Mall cops.
I think that's the same thing, right? Aren't they just mall security? Fine, mall cops. 10 mall cops. I don't know if that's supposed to be better or worse.
I don't know either.
10 mall cops.
Yeah,
10 thrown off. Just Superman style. like Matrix style, just normal person style.
Out of my way!
Yeah, sorry, bro. We weren't even here for you. We had no idea you existed. But now he's dead.
Yeah, you brought that on by yourself.
I guess he was supposed to think they were here for him, but there's zero reason he would think that. Because everything's happening downstairs with Arnold.
And no one's looking at him.
Nobody's looking for him. They're all looking over the side. So, hey, I'm just going to run out and start shooting people. And then doesn't work out.
Stop or I'll shoot!
Yeah, this is just so insane. Everything about this. She turns him in. She's like, help me, get that guy, get that guy. And then they go to get the guy. And she said, no, and attacks the security for getting the guy, for doing what she told him to do.
Becky will tell you, women are complicated.
Is that the word you want to use, complicated?
Yes.
Sure. Women are complicated. They love it when you do what they tell them to do, except they hate it when you do what they tell them to do. They're going to tell you something. You're just going to guess something else completely different, and that's what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
What did she expect to happen?
I don't know.
Mitch meetings. How many Paul Blarts could Arnold toss off? Question mark 10. Question mark more. Paul Blart.
Like 2?
You think 2? I would say 6.
6 Paul Blarts?
Yeah, he's not.
Wait,
2.
is this Mall Cop 1 or Mall Cop 2?
I didn't see the second one, so.
He's not that much bigger, but he maybe is a little more mass on him in Mall Cop 2.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Arnold could do 6. I have faith in Arnold. Shane
That's
TV. Great stream, guys. If you have a problem magic pushing the like button, you ain't nothing but a trailer park bitch who could be a weirdo. Oh, damn, this guy's a...
Could be.
This guy's a Seagal aficionado. Those are some Seagal deep pulls.
I respect that.
Oh, yeah. Also, Arnold goes Tarzan for some reason. The reason is fucking awesomeness. That's why. Oh, yes. And if you guys didn't notice behind me, that is Rob Schneider. That is not William Wallace.
It's just a really good look-alike.
Yeah. I mean, he put on the outfit and it was like, wow, he looks a lot like William Wallace. But no, it's Rob Schneider. Hit by a car. It doesn't matter. The other guy dead instantly. Arnold just gets up and chases him. Okay.
Now she's in it. She's in for the long haul.
So your daughter's kidnapped. They're gonna kill her in a few hours if you don't get to her. Are you good? You're in a car chase. Are you gonna stop to pick someone up?
I mean, also she needs to get to bed, right? She goes to bed early.
She does have to wake up early the next morning. Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
I can't. It's weird that he stopped to pick her up and then she nags him. You just saw him throw a phone booth, 10 mall cops. You've seen him do some very superhuman things. Why are you nagging him?
It's his fault.
I mean, it is his fault, but you kind of let him do that when he's Arnold, when he's showing you that he is as strong as like 20 men. Yeah, usually let that go. Armando Limon. Sully is the 80s guy that would have kept a roll of quarters in his pocket to impress the ladies. Armando knows. He knows the guy. We all know.
Yeah, that is the guy. Yeah.
Steal my car! You ripped the seat out! You kidnapped me! You asked me to help you find your daughter, which I very kindly do! And then you get me involved in a shootout where people are dying and there's blood spurting all over the place, and then I watch you rip a phone booth out of the wall, swing from the ceiling like Tarzan, and then there's a cop that's gonna shoot you, and I save you, and he starts chasing me! Are you gonna tell me what's going on or what?
No.
God, Arnold.
So good.
God, Arnold, such a man. Hell yeah. No.
We should all be more like Arnold.
Yeah. And then I love how she gives like a recap of everything that happened because a lot happened in case you missed any of it. She just went over it real quick.
Pull the Tyrese.
Yeah. And I do love the no. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Because he's Arnold. And you don't even have a seat now because he's driving. So now she's just sitting on some uncomfortable metal hunk of whatever. That is some 4D chess Arnold was playing when he first set it up.
That's right.
Cave gentlemen, could you explain the candy dish thing at the end of Raw Deal to a confused caveman? I'll have to rewatch that. I don't remember a candy dish thing, but I haven't seen that since I was a kid. So the answer is no. So yeah, you get an Arnold. No. I get Oh, I love that so much. God, I love that so much. He makes Sully's car flip over, and then he stops. This wasn't an accident. He ran into that pole to stop faster.
That's right.
I think
He didn't have time to use brakes.
Look, she's bracing. He's like, he sees it. He's looking right at it. He's like, yep, there's a pole. That'll stop us a lot quicker. These brakes are shit. Boom, just right into it.
Also, doesn't her, in one of the angles of that, I think her dummy, like the dummy person that sits in as her, the head comes flying off.
That sounds like misogyny. Like, just because she's a woman, bro.
I'm not making that up. I think the head comes off.
It comes off. I didn't see that. I feel like I would have seen that, but there might be different versions. The version I have, I did not see a head come off. That'd be amazing if it did.
Yeah.
Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied.
I love
Applause.
That. I love that so much.
So
yeah, that's why you had to know about the promise, or this one that makes sense, and this is crucial plot point. Obviously the ooh la la is great, but for some reason, I don't know if Married with Children did it to me. I think it did to a lot of people. When you see the dummy, it's almost funnier knowing it's a dummy and it's a really bad dummy.
Oh yeah,
than a real person. Because I think that show got to the point where it was like not trying to hide it. It was like trying to show off that it was definitely a dummy. Like it would fall and would just like the camera would stay on it for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I love it when dummies fall.
What'd you do with Sully?
I let him go.
Hey. And then I know people are going to be like, oh, that stupid Porsche is fixed again. I know, people. I know. Everyone knows about this.
Yeah.
I know, guys. This is one of those things that everybody knows about.
I ate green berets for breakfast. And right now, I'm very hungry.
So it's so weird that they must have added the hungry part in. Because it's so obviously ADR, because his mouth isn't moving. It's super quiet. See if I can go back a second or two. It's because, and it doesn't even make sense because he says for breakfast and I'm very hungry, but it's night. He should be eating dinner.
Yeah, bro. Well,
they didn't do cornflakes for dinner yet. That was at the future where they do cornflakes for dinner.
I ate green berets for breakfast. And right now, I'm very hungry.
His mouth isn't moving through any of that.
Yeah.
And I think it's good too, just leaving it for breakfast. You don't have to say I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
Sometimes more is less. You know, brevity is the soul of wit. They should have kept it short. But whatever.
Maybe it was an Arnold like improv, and he was really proud that he improved like a second part of the line, and so they kept it in for him.
Well, his mouth wasn't moving though.
But I mean, it could the audio could have been from another take, and then they put
they put it back together like they just combined them.
Maybe.
Possibly. All right. Well, maybe. So I love he does the. We're cutting out. No, we're not cutting out. So yeah, he does the famous somersault that Arnold's famous for. Obviously, they do somersaults a lot.
Yeah.
This scene is so bizarre. So I had to be careful on what I could show here. But so obviously they're in bed. They're both naked under the covers. When they pop up, she's behind him. And I don't know
they're having fun.
Yeah, but she's behind him. So I don't know if that's a joke. Just like a quick, like if you notice that it's kind of funny or something. What's supposed to be happening there? But
they're saying we're really laggy.
Oh
no.
I don't know what to do about that. Is it still laggy?
McDonald's Wi-Fi?
Wow. I don't think we're both on McDonald's, are we? Maybe that's what it is. Using twice the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, can't handle it.
Is it not up anymore?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this ain't good. Let me check. Hopefully we didn't get shut down for something. Let's see.
I think they just said it's laggy.
Yeah, I mean, they're still getting messages, so.
Huh.
All right, well, see if we can get this going. What the heck? Let us know, guys, if we're live.
Yeah, we'll hang out for a second.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Let me see some over here.
Ethernet.
Okay, so I checked Rumble. Rumble's working. Yeah, so this is like YouTube. That's a YouTube thing. It's not us because Rumble's working just fine.
Live. Oh, it says better.
All right. Anyways,
Okay,
so
we're back.
We're back. So what's going on is, yeah, she's behind him. They pop up. Neither of them are wearing clothes under the cover. She's behind him. We don't know what's going on. They don't ask. They should have. I had to stop the fight and be like, okay, guys, hold on. Time out. What the fuck? But they just let it go.
Hey, some couples are just into experimenting, you know? Nothing wrong with that.
You asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.
No, he's got a lot of good lines. He just said the same thing that guy said to him. Like that's maybe he thought.
Yeah, but he said it all sassy.
He just said the same thing though. I don't know. I think he could have done better, but if you just repeat what the guy said to you.
That's how I normally argue about half the time.
I could see that. I could see that.
You could see that.
Yeah. All right, so here's...
What is this?
Coastal is a fuel depot that supplies planes.
Are you sure?
I'm getting my pilot's license, and this is where my instructor gets his fuel.
Wow.
That weird.
That's so convenient.
So we know why she flies, but it says on the receipt, Coastal Fuel. So, and what he bought was plane fuel. So I don't know why he's not believing her.
I don't think that's a thing, right? Isn't fuel's just fuel?
I mean, I don't know if they just go down to the Chevron and fuel up a plane. They probably...
Well, no, there's probably like a different... What,
like I'm sure something specializes. I'm sure they specialize differently, like people to refill the planes.
Like a boat?
Well, however the airport gets the fuel, and maybe it's a little bit different fuel. I'm sure there's plane fuel. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
This is what you're... This is the flaw.
Hey, we spent 30 seconds looking at a bullet coming out of a phone booth.
That was important. That was important. Yeah, they go to the place and he just starts attacking this guy. This scene is straight out of a video game. I guarantee you, straight out of a video game. That guy has no idea what's going on. He knocks him out and just, I don't know, let's hide him in the closet. Like, I don't know. It gave me the option to pick him up. So I figured,
you better loot that whole room.
I think I could just throw him in the corner or something. I don't know. I walked over to him and it said, hit this button to pick him up. So I did it.
Take his hoodie.
Man.
This must be where they've taken Jenny.
They just... Oh, God.
Here's a photo of an amphibian airplane.
Maybe they use it to fly out there.
Just like a video game. It's like they've already played this before. They know exactly what to do. He just walks. Oh, there's this. This must be where she's at. Oh, this plane. That must be how they got there. Where's this plane? Oh, it's right there. Let's go.
It's like their third... Yeah, it's a third playthrough at this point.
They just walk in there, know exactly where everything is, go directly to it, and just bail. Amazing.
Yeah, we play this level a bunch.
It's like, yeah, this part is the boring part. Let's just go, go, go.
Yeah.
Surplus City. Apparently they have...
They have a lot. They have a lot of stuff.
They have things that there's no possible way that they would have. Oh, thought I hit the button. Track loader right there. Very convenient. I don't know why surplus stores have track loaders, but...
With keys.
With keys in it, ready to go. Yeah, just ready to go. Oh, God. So great. This whole scene. Just like shopping. Get that.
Come on. Get some flippers.
Come on. And then he's whispering.
Yeah. I think he made enough noise.
He crashed a tractor into it. Broke a bunch of glass. The tractor's still running. You can hear it in the background. And he's whispering. You don't want anyone to hear. God.
I like where he puts his grenade.
Like, you can just go to a store and buy a claymore. Yeah, they totally have claymores at the store. You can just go buy a claymore.
Dude, it's like
super
Costco.
easy. Super easy, super legal, super. You just go walk out there and get it.
Yeah.
Civilians need those all the time. It's all about self-defense, bro. Come on.
That's right.
What's that?
Rocket launcher. Go.
Rocket launcher. Oh God. And I love this. I didn't pick up on this next part until this time. I had never seen that part before, but boom, the instruction manual.
Right there.
Right there. I don't know why they would have it right there, but it's right there. I thought that was a plot hole because it seemed bizarre that she would have read it, but no, it's right there. The movie knew
Thought it
was coming.
through.
I guarantee you they did this afterwards too.
Also, my surplus store has like 4 army helmets and a shit ton of jackets that are too big for me, and that's it.
Not a single claymore?
No claymores. They have like,
Oh,
I think they have a
BS.
grenade, and the grenade is behind the counter, and it has a sign that says like, "This does not work."
Oh yeah, inert or something. Yeah. They
Yeah.
just don't have it. Mark Ivy, smiling face with sunglasses. I think that guy likes doing that. Which, thank you, Mr.
Respect.
Mark Ivy. He likes emojis, but not the picture emojis. He's like explaining what the emojis are. Oh, here we go. It's Acme. He got it. This is Acme. This is the Acme store. They do have everything.
Yep.
Please! Don't even think about it.
Think about what? Probably explain that first, but okay. My question.
We've already taken a lot.
So they don't check him for anything. They don't put handcuffs on him. He just walks him out to the van and drives away. He still has his watch and everything on him. He's got 5 hours with his daughter. Thing I'm wondering, what about her? They didn't notice her taking all that stuff out to the car that's right in front of it?
Hey, she was a kidnappee, okay?
But nobody talked to her. Nobody has any idea she exists.
I mean, she's sitting next to Arnold.
But they didn't know that because they went and arrested Arnold. They just go to the store. He's in there. She's like the getaway car just sitting outside with a bunch of...
They're like, and done.
That rocket launcher in the vehicle. Yeah, they don't care. Because, I mean, they had to be in there before they went in. Like, obviously, they pulled up. And there's a bunch of them when they're pulling them out. How they missed her is anyone's guess. Wilford Brimley, buy subscription to Liberty Medical, get a Claymore. All right, well, I'm getting a bunch of subscriptions then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, apparently they just missed this lady with all these weapons right outside the place where someone was stealing weapons. I love how she just kills whoever was at that bus stop. Man.
Oh,
And it never comes up, really. And why does that knock her down?
Yeah, it didn't knock her forward the first time.
It didn't knock her forward the first time. And these don't have a lot of recoil, so... Because, I mean, they have an open back to them, but in the rocket power, but whatever.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
And just the whole concept of this.
Her willing to murder police officers.
And Arnold. She's shooting the rocket launcher at Arnold. That's not something you do to get someone to escape. That's how you murder somebody. You shoot rocket launchers at them.
He kidnapped the craziest person at the airport.
Yeah, I mean, it was the first one he saw, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You just shoot rocket launchers at people you want to save.
She knew that he's impervious.
She probably has been paying attention. So yeah, if you've been paying attention at all, yeah, he's fine. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he's
Where
gonna
did
be
you learn? Oh my Ivy. More emojis without the emoji. Beaming face with smiling eyes. Nice.
That's a good one.
How to do that?
I read the instructions.
Okay. There's no way she read all those instructions. That was a full book. And if she read the instructions, why'd she shoot it backwards? Plot hole. Plot hole.
So close.
So disappointing in this movie.
You'll do exactly.
Also, Mark Ivy. My favorite emoji is smiling cat with hard eyes. Personally, I think that's the best one.
I feel like there has to be a context for that.
No, that's just what it is.
Okay, just at all times, any context. Boom, that one.
Yep.
Okay.
He'll do exactly as he's told, as long as he thinks he'll get his daughter back.
He doesn't think he's going to get his daughter back, and he knows that, and they both know that they both know that. They talk about it. And they never do anything to show that she's alive. So they could have just killed her in the first place. None of this really makes any sense with her.
Yeah, no. He would have shown up regardless, but
yeah, he's going to show up and kill him anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no reason to keep her alive and then kill her at the end. Like, why? They're just keeping her alive just to kill her later. If you're going to kill her anyways, like, whatever. Cartooning with Chris. Would you do any Bond movies like License to Kill? I would do it. It's just probably not high up on the priority list, so I don't know if I'd ever get around to it. But it's not like a movie where I would take a stand and not want to do it. Love this. I don't know if I included the whole thing. It seems like he's going to break his neck. Then it seems like he's going to sleeper hold him. He doesn't do either. Oh, okay, yeah. I started to do that, then it was taking too long, I guess. Like, I was having to trim this down. So he goes for, like, to snap his neck, and then he puts him, like, in a sleeper hold, starts choking him. Then just starts slamming his face into, like, a dumpster.
Button mash.
He's like faking the audience out, button mashing, just whatever. Like, just get past this part. Mark Ivy, a purple cat. All right, now we're devolving into Seagal level just nonsense, just saying random things, and I'm okay with it. Anyway, so she's trying to start the plane. They're shooting it. Oh, the
Hurry up! I'll die!
Brooks every time.
The insanity. The plane's not starting. Just hit the dash.
He just Fonzed it. Like, pulled a good Fonzie.
Maybe just scared of him or something. Yeah, he just smashes the dash and it just starts up. That's how planes work.
Yeah. Hey, you've seen Armageddon, right?
Of course I've seen Armageddon.
When he's trying to get I can't remember what it was. He's trying to get like some sort of system to fire at the end, and the Russian just starts smacking everything with a giant wrench.
Okay, but that's Russia. That's how they build their thing.
But it worked.
It does work. I don't know. Okay. That's just how they roll over there.
Watch out for the...
And of course, Arnold, she's supposed to be the pilot, and of course, he's doing all the work. I'm not going to say it's because he's a guy. She's a pilot. I'm not going to say that, but you're all going to think it.
He's a backseat pilot.
He's a front seat pilot.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, we're not going to make it!
Yes, we are.
So she's the pilot, screaming with her eyes closed, and he's not the pilot, doing everything.
Hey, she said she was in pilot school.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not going to say it's because of a woman pilot. I'm not going to say that. You're just all going to
don't say that.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, he is not saying that.
Auntie Sarah, when are you going to do Equilibrium? It's a good question. The illness kind of threw a wrench in a lot of things, so I'm not sure when I'm going to get back around to those things. I'm going to have to change up the order of the videos I was going to do, but we'll see. Arnold saving the day, of course.
The Coast Guard cutter Marauder. You must change course or you risk being shot down.
Oh, yeah, don't forget. Arnold didn't forget about this. True Lies.
Yeah.
It's himself. That's right.
I didn't realize Paxton was in this.
This is the only part he's in. And so if you don't
really pay attention, entirely.
Yeah, he's in this one scene only, and you just see his face a couple times for maybe 3 or 4 seconds total.
That's a good one. I had no idea.
He tries to take Arnold's wife, but nah, Arnold doesn't have it.
Go down.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
I don't know, that just seemed funny out of context, so don't worry about it.
Do it.
We lost him, sir.
Idiot. I guess you just fly low to the waves, they can't see you.
Slitting a little girl's throat is like cutting warm butter.
What a weird, crazy thing to say.
Wrong with you.
That is so weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No. Like, how many times has he done that?
Enough to have an opinion. You have to at least twice to have an opinion like that.
Yeah. Well, the first time you're like, I don't know, maybe it was just that one time. But second time you're like, oh yeah, this is what it's like. I'm thinking it's 3 or 4.
It's gotta be.
It's been more.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, it's creepy.
I love listening to your little pissant soldiers trying to talk tough. They make me laugh. If Matrix was here, he'd laugh too.
That is so awkward. That seems like a little kid or something who idolizes his dad. He's like, "Oh, if Daddy was here, he'd say that too." It's
Now,
such a
now you, now you say I'm tough. You say it to me. So
Come on.
weird.
So weird.
Your soldiers are nothing. Matrix and I could kill every one of them in a blink of an eye.
Let me just shit talking his boss. His boss should have known when he turned down the money. Like, I probably shouldn't hire this guy. This dude's insane. And I love
it's a
how
little weird.
he says blink of an eye as he snaps. He just said like in the snap of the finger. Like, why does he snap and say blink of an eye? It's just confusing.
He's just hoping the other guy will say something, and he doesn't. So he's like, "Fuck, I have to keep talking."
Yeah, but he could just say we could kill them all in the snap of a fingers. Like, why would you say in the
like
blink of
that.
an eye while you're snapping? It just seems weird to me. I don't
And
know.
the flap of a hummingbird's wings.
Yeah, like, just do what you're saying. Make something match. Oh no, the guy. Oh, he's dead there.
God, he's so dead.
He's super dead. It was a 10-hour flight.
Also, don't they like? Didn't we talk about this? So you definitely will crap yourself.
I'd say we definitely would, but you probably would.
There's a good chance.
There's a chance, yeah. Depends on where everything is.
He's smelly too, then.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Little hot, yeah.
Yeah, Arnold. Oh yeah. He even makes tying his shoes badass. That is the most badass shoe tying I've ever seen.
I do love how he attaches the grenades to his vest with the pull ring.
It's probably not advisable, but it's unlikely they're going to take themselves off. But yeah, if somebody grabs those, well, then they'll be grabbing the grenades. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unlikely to come out in accident. Those things don't come out easy, but I would probably be nervous.
Well, yeah, you don't want a bounce run. You don't want a Baywatch run. You want a stealthy Arnold run.
It takes a lot. Like, they shouldn't come out, but yeah, I guess you're hoping that they're made up to standard. You know,
They're from a surplus store. This is the extras.
Okay, all right.
They could be a little.
I love this. They're here to pick the dead guy up. They're just carrying the body out. This guy's like, hey, look at that. Like, this is just normal. They were already there, probably. I mean, they're right behind the people getting off the plane. So it's not like they had to figure out he was dead, call them in. They were waiting for him. They figured somebody's going to die. 2 or 3 people die every flight.
Every flight, statistically, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. And that guy, like, he's all happy. Like, he's not thinking anything of it. There's a dead body on that flight who's bleeding from his nose, and the guy disappeared in the flight. Yeah, who cares? Whatever. This is Val.
So you get
Val
from
Vernon. This is what happens.
Yeah, you didn't fly Alaska or something. You flew some B-rated airline. That's what you get.
You flew Western.
Yeah.
Right. God, why?
Ooh, I don't like his run.
Yeah.
He looked really unathletic.
Yeah, well, because he starts off, all you see is like the bald head. You know, like, is he supposed to be like biker tough? You know, like in movies, the biker guy would just be fat with a beard. You know, like, he's tough though because he's a biker. And it's kind of like that. Except then you look down, and you're like, oh no, he's just tubby. He sits at the desk all day.
He's just tubby dude.
He's just bald. So we thought if we just showed his head, he'd look tough.
He's the kind of guy with a roll of quarters in his pocket. That's what it is.
Yeah, and they shouldn't have shown the running. The running really, it's
like really didn't help.
It does not help. Slimy zombie midriff mesh shirt. How much cooler can you get, Red Eye? Wow.
It's hard to top it. I know. It's a really good shirt.
Very timely. They've been waiting for that one for like an hour.
He was not on the plane.
Okay, so he finds out the guy wasn't on the plane, which really doesn't buy him much time. It buys him less than a minute. Like, he's there when he finds out he's not on the plane.
Yeah.
He just I love it. He's killing everyone. Yeah, so one, hope the daughter's not in one of those places. He really has no idea where the daughter is.
He doesn't know.
But you should probably have an idea before you start blowing up buildings. That would be my advice. I love the obvious statues, mannequins, not even phased by it. I love that the claymores are like exploding from the inside. The way claymores work is they have a bunch of like little metal balls. It's almost like kind of like a shotgun. Like it explodes and just shoots the balls out. It shouldn't really be exploding things up into the air from the middle, but it's Arnold, so he set him up that way because he knows what to do.
Yeah, just angle them more up.
I don't know if you've seen The Specialist, but nothing's more precise than bombs. Nothing.
Truth.
But yeah, hopefully the daughter's not in there. And the guy's probably aware now that Arnold might not be on the plane. When
most definitely.
Everything starts exploding and there's lots of automatic gunfire. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Ryan Parsons. Gotta school you. Claymores don't explode like that. Of course they do. Giant fireballs. Man, this guy's obviously never served. Giant fireballs are how claymores work.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. Let's have him bust through the door. Doesn't see the daughter. Let's have him fall through the second door of just wood. Okay. It's like they're trying to make him seem incompetent because they do a really good job of making him incompetent.
They really do.
He looks so stupid during all of this. He just throws the rocket launcher. That is like...
And done.
That is like the ultimate mic drop. Just drop the rocket launcher and just walk away. Fuck yeah.
It would be cooler, I think, if he threw it over his shoulder and then the rocket launcher also exploded.
That would be cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's almost impossible to do, but it does changes nothing. It would be cooler, so that's all that matters.
It would be cooler, yeah.
I wanted just to include all of this because it's just so good. I just wanted to watch it over and over again.
He hits everybody.
Oh, God, it's so good.
His aim is so good.
I love how they're in that last one. They're coming around the corner in a vehicle, all just unloading automatic weapons all at him. He turns around, shoots them. They don't hit him once. They don't get close to him once, and then turns back around like nothing. It's like he's not even afraid that anything has a chance to hit him. Fast at like 600% because I couldn't pick parts out, but he's just killing everybody.
Yeah,
I just can't hit the massive Arnold Schwarzenegger because he's really small. He just kills all of them. He goes in the shed. Oh no, Arnold's in the shed. Oh god, he's dead. He's definitely. We know he's not.
Definitely dead. Yeah.
Just look at it. Just whatever he's got, he's just gonna kill everybody. God, this movie is so good.
Yeah.
God, this is so good. I might leave the stream to go watch this. I'm sorry.
You
guys.
just watch it again.
I'll be back after I'm done watching it. God, this is so good. And there's more high speed, just killing everybody. He took the shirt off because when you look like that, you're not going to wear a shirt very much.
No, you shouldn't.
You will find every excuse to take your shirt off if you look like that.
Yeah. You need a headband? Take my shirt off.
Yeah. Doesn't care. It could be -20 out. You're like, yeah, I don't know. This shirt feels dirty or something. I got to take it off.
Yeah, take it off. A little blood on it.
Like that guy's just all Scarface.
He's very Scarface. I didn't actually really make that connection until you pointed it out. He's very Scarface.
It was with the way he was talking. They both have just the worst accent. That's not an accent of anything. Now, Valverde's not a real country, so I guess he can get away with it. But I'm pretty sure Cuba's a real country.
Cuba, I've heard that it's a real country.
Cuba, I've never been there, but so Becky's got a. All right.
Ha!
According to Becky, Arnold is the only man I'd be totally okay with having bigger tits than me.
Ditto.
Me as well. I'm okay if Arnold's got a bigger chest than me.
I don't need the girl.
I don't need the gun, John.
I don't need no gun. I'm gonna kill you.
He's just such a lunatic on all of that. Like, why is he so hyped up?
Oh, I love it.
Doesn't
he
need
doesn't
the
even
girl.
throw the gun hard.
Doesn't need the gun. So he throws the gun, pulls the knife up like this, like, I'm gonna get you. Like,
he throws the gun in like an arch. It's the weakest little toss.
It's not great form. Not quite the quarterback arm there.
No, not even close.
I don't need the girl.
I don't need the gun, John.
I don't need no gun. I'm gonna kill you!
He's so unhinged, but it works because there's not many people you're gonna buy being like, oh yeah, Arnold's outmatched here in 1985.
No, but a psychopath,
especially not an actor. Like you could probably get like a strongman or something who's
right?
not great at acting. Like what's his name? Olsven Thorson, the guy that's in a lot of Arnold movies. But he hardly ever talks because he's not an actor and it would sound ridiculous. So he's usually just there to be big and strong. So yeah, if you want an actual actor, this is the better way to do it. Just make him seem completely unhinged because nobody's buying that they're a badass.
You could do like Matthias Hughes. Remember him from like I Come in Peace?
Okay.
He plays the alien who just goes, I come in peace. Like that dude, and he's massive. He could do it.
Well, yeah, he makes.
He's huge.
Because he makes Dolph look small.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't until later on in life I realized that was Dolph Lundgren. I'm like, he's the little guy?
Yeah.
Richard Chaparro. So this movie is up there with The Foreigner. How dare you? This movie and The Foreigner are nothing alike. I pleasure watch this. I hate watch The Foreigner. Completely different. This movie is so watchable. So watchable.
Over and over.
You're getting old, John. You're getting old.
So yeah, that's why I looked up the age. Arnold's 2 years younger than him.
Yes.
And really, you seeing this, huh? Yeah, Arnold's looking like he's over the hill, doesn't have a chance right now.
He looks old, yeah.
Why is he bent forward like that?
Tactical reasons.
It seems opposite. Like, I'm going to stick my face in front of him where the knife is. I want my face and my neck as close to that knife as possible. And so I have to swing my whole body to move. I can't really run or anything. I can't do much from this position. But luckily, this guy's also more athletic, stronger, bigger, faster, and younger than me. So he's got that going for him.
Yeah. He's got a chance.
He's got a chance. He's got the crazy. That's all he really has is the crazy, which he has sold. In most movies, this is it, right? He's dead here. No, he's not dead, and this doesn't ever come up again. He's like just fine.
Nope.
Seems like he should.
That's just how they wired stuff back then.
Yeah, power doesn't go out anywhere. It's just, he's fine.
Yeah. I'm not gonna shoot you between the eyes. I'm gonna shoot you between the balls.
Okay, I have lots of thoughts on that. I'm not going to shoot you between the eyes. I'm going to shoot you between the balls. That doesn't seem possible. One, because they should be touching.
I mean, unless he's implying he's got so much in between said balls that the sheer weight of it has pushed them apart. Maybe.
What?
I'm reaching. I don't know.
And also, even if it somehow did make sense, that's what you would want. You'd want him to shoot between, because then you're just getting some skin and you're fine.
That too. Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, that's just a skin injury. Thank God. I don't want you to shoot the ball. That would be terrible.
Just a vasectomy. He was going to get one of those anyways.
Yeah. I mean, between the eyes makes sense because that's where your brain is. But between the balls, oh, thank God. So, okay. So, yeah, just some skin. I'm fine. Nice. Thank you.
All dog.
Close. He's a crack shot.
Hey.
I like it.
I like that.
I do like it. But yeah, it seems like the opposite of what he's going for. Even if it was possible, it wouldn't. It would be the opposite of what his intention. It would just not hurt that bad. Versus being basically fatal if it didn't go between. If it just hit you right in the balls, that'd be fatal. Just kind of thought of this. If we have any police officers listening, have you seen those videos? This just reminded me of that. Where they're like telling the guy over and over again, like, put down the knife, like for like an hour, and then they end up shooting the guy.
Yeah.
Tell him, I'm going to shoot you in the nuts. I'm not going to shoot you in the face. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to shoot you in the balls.
Right in the balls.
I guarantee you they will drop that knife. Like, I want to die. I don't want to get shot in the balls.
Yeah,
like,
no, you're going to live.
Your balls will explode.
Yeah.
They're just a tip
I
for
would
you guys. If you're out there, give that a shot. I think that would work. Definitely work.
I would think so too.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
I didn't realize how bad of an actor he was. Like that is just terrible delivery, but it is so good. It is so bad acting, but so good. All his lines in this I noticed were delivered so poorly, but I love everything about all of them.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Like he didn't like put any emphasis in it. It seemed kind of like he was in a like a studio and he's just like repeating it over and over till it kind of loses its meaning. You know, have you ever said something over and over again and it stops sounding like a word? It's just like a weird
Oh
noise.
yeah.
That's what
I don't
that
know
kind of
why.
does.
I don't know why this made me think of it, but have you seen? Remember that old TV show from the '90s, Hercules?
Yes, Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah. Have you seen that one clip where he read his like emotional stage direction? He was supposed to say,
No.
"This isn't." He's supposed to say, "This isn't my world," and then in commas it says, "Disappointed." Like you're supposed to say that as you're disappointed. But he's like, "This isn't my world. Disappointed!" And like shouts the word disappointed.
I like
It
that.
is gold. Oh my god, it's so good.
It seems like today that would almost make sense. Like somebody would say that.
Oh yeah, no, it
Back
makes
then,
way
that
more
wouldn't
sense.
make sense.
No,
Wow.
it's
And,
amazing. Yeah,
and
you
I
should look it up on YouTube.
and they kept it in. Like that was aired. That wasn't like an outtake.
Yeah, no, it was aired because it
That's
was.
great.
I mean, he delivered it
Oh
brilliantly,
yeah, it
but he
sounds like
definitely should not have said it.
it sounds like something like a teenager would say.
Yeah,
I like it. I love it.
yeah.
But anyways, I don't care. I love all his lines, no matter how bad he is, and saying it.
Yep.
A
Same.
lot of it is being foreign. We give him a pass because the German thing, even though he doesn't really sound like most Germans. I mean, he's Austrian, which is basically the same thing. But he doesn't even sound like most Austrians. He just sounds like I don't
He
know
just
what he
sounds like
sounds like.
Arnold. Just Arnold.
Just Arnold. He's his own thing. So you can't really get on for his delivery because nobody's supposed to deliver it like him. He's unique.
No. Yep.
Michael.
Agreed.
The
I
women
think
need
we
time to dry out before we continue. I agree.
not
Arnold
just
has
the
had his
women.
shirt off for way too long. We can't. Oh,
I
come
think
on.
everybody in the room needs to take a walk.
And just proving the point. Just completely proving the point. Penetration by Arnold sounds like a great way to go out. Man, this guy called it.
Called it. Air it
Leave
out.
anything for us?
Just bodies.
God, he's still nailing the one-liners. Just bodies. Oh, God. The action's over. Nothing should be happening, and he still makes it awesome.
He
It
just
should be
can't turn it off.
God. Normally, you'd be like, hey, should have just rolled credits after Bennett died. No. No, not Arnold.
Dude,
He's still going to make it awesome.
shoulders.
In this part, this is like the weirdest thing to me. This never made sense. Why did she give her a hug and kiss?
She's never met you.
She has no idea who that lady is.
No clue.
He knows that's the daughter. She has no clue. He probably hasn't mentioned her. He's known her for 10 hours. So I don't know if it's supposed to go be a family, but he has known her for 10 hours was when that flight was supposed to get there. And that's when he started the attack. 12 hours at most, assuming this took 2 hours. I don't think it did. I think we saw it in real time. I think this was been 10 hours.
I would agree.
15 minutes.
I'd agree. She should have been done at the parking garage at the mall. That's when her story should have come to an end.
I agree. I mean, we would have believed it if Arnold just started flying, right? If he started flying the plane, like, but then would be like, wait a minute.
I wouldn't question it for a second.
Yeah, I would have loved it if he flies the plane and he doesn't land it there. He just jumps out while it's still
That
flying.
would have been amazing. That's how he starts the fight. Is he aims it like at one of the buildings and then jumps out and does like an army roll and then starts shooting everybody.
Yeah, we see the suit up while he's in the plane. Yeah, he sends that into one building while he goes and blows up the others.
He flies with a knee, just one knee while he's suiting up.
Does the knee on the steering wheel. I like it. Yeah, that's the man move. That's how men drive.
That's good. That's good.
I've never seen a woman drive with her knee.
Yeah, nope, me neither.
See, all right. God, that movie, that is just the greatest thing that ever existed.
Perfect. Yeah.
It really is.
It might be like the perfect Arnold movie. If I had to think of like, because I mean, obviously Terminator is amazing, True Lies, like all those movies are great, but I think that's the perfect Arnold movie.
Yeah, Terminator 2 might get just the best movie overall.
True.
But
Yeah.
if you just love the insane, crazy action, nothing's going to beat Commando.
No.
Nothing's going to beat Commando. It's the movie that I always remember being amazing, but whenever I watch it, it's still so much better than I remember.
It's so good.
You can't remember how good it is, even though you always remember it being really, really good.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I almost walked out halfway into our stream to just go watch it.
Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe he got all the nagging out of her system.
No way. No way in hell.
Not possible. That is
Not a
as
chance.
well. That will never run out. Oh, we got the women's asking questions. How many women in here drive stick shift? I don't think you're going to get in.
Don't know.
All right. So the questions this week, we had some good topics. It was, I wrote down the topics because I never remember what they are. And then the questions are confusing. I don't know if people are just insane. But they are, who would win in a fight was one topic.
Okay.
And this one isn't, hold on one second. Who would win, what would you do if you were president of the world?
Ooh, okay. I like that.
Like to see what we get from that. Oh, Michael Bricky, a Rob Schneider to you all. Thank you, Mr. Ice. All right. So I think the only person that drives a stick, is the one that asked. I like Tony. Good job, Tony. Nice. That's what women do. Okay. Immature, but I like it. All right. So first question from Nick Burnett. What two dwarfs from Sleeping Beauty would make it to the Battle Royale final deathmatch?
Whoa.
Obviously, was it Grumpy? The angry one obviously is going to be there.
Grumpy would be there. And I think or Dopey.
You think
I
Dopey?
think people sleep on Dopey because they think it's like, oh, he's just kind of like the stupid one. But he's got some crazy in him.
I could see that. So his thing would be he doesn't care about pain. Like you
No,
get
he
him
just
and he
keeps
just
coming.
laughs. Like you cut off his arm, he just laughs even louder.
And he's wearing that shirt that's too big for him, and he's just strangling people with the sleeves.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, no, I can
Oh
see
yeah,
the
for
whole
some reason I was thinking they had an axe. Don't they have like? Oh no, it's pitchforks or whatever.
no pickaxes.
Yeah. I was thinking pickaxes they were fighting with. But yeah, it doesn't say anything about weapons. So yeah, he could use that like like he's doing jiu-jitsu or something. Choke him out with a gi. Oh damn.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Dopey and was it Grumpy? The angry one, obviously the angry one.
Grumpy and Dopey.
He's been wanting to beat their ass, everyone else's asses the entire time. Steve B. Who would win in a fight? Resident Evil Apocalypse Alice or Celine from Underworld?
Ooh, which Resident Evil movie's Alice? Because every movie we've established, she's kind of a different character. Oh, is it Apocalypse?
The second one. Now, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it matters because I don't think her husband would allow her to lose. So it kind of depends on who's writing it.
Oh, that's a good point.
If it's the husband writing, then obviously Alice just dominates.
If
it's anyone else, Celine probably, because Alice is just a ridiculous character. She'll not do anything she does.
Yeah, she does have pretty heavy plot armor.
So yeah, just except in was it the third one? No, the fourth one, where all the clones and all the clones are just as powerful and can blow everything up with their minds, but they keep getting killed.
They die by like troves.
Why don't they all just blow everything up with their minds?
Yeah, that's a good point.
They stopped to have like shootouts and they could just blow everything up, and that's how they all die. Except for I guess the one that was the same one the whole time.
We assume
because we see one of them that's a clone come in and blow up an entire room. All right, Mitch meetings. If I was president, I would pardon Seagal, but only on the condition he gives a martial arts demonstration live. The catch is he has to go up against former stuntmen he has worked with and not his students.
I really like that.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I would watch that. And he gives us a sequel to what's that movie supposed to be like? What was that movie he's been claiming that he had a sequel coming out and then he just stopped?
Is it Above the Law?
Above the Law. Yeah, he was like pre-production on Above the Law 2 before he bailed.
Yeah, I don't.
He's got to finish that too if he comes back.
If he does anything else, it's going to be pure Russian. all about
It
Russia.
will be. Yeah, it will.
Because he hasn't done anything in like 5 years.
The Russian salesman.
The Russian salesman. That'd be great. I would watch that.
That'd be good. Me too.
Oh, a second one from Mitch Meetings. Who would win in the eating contest between Steven Seagal or Guy Fieri?
Ooh.
So people probably think Steven Seagal because of the weight, but Steven Seagal is just incapable of winning anything. So Guy Fieri would dominate. He would embarrass Seagal. Seagal would start eating and then vomit and cry. That's the way I picture it.
Yeah, and Guy Fieri's got that, like, he's got the chipmunk cheeks, where he knows how to take a huge bite, and then he packs the food away into the side of his mouth so he can talk. I feel like if he was just trying to eat, he could just keep doing that, and he'd get, like, way more food in his mouth.
So you're thinking he's just storing it in the mouth. That's how he's eating it all. He's not swallowing it. It's all in the mouth. These chipmunks.
Yeah, he's going to take it back to his nest to finish it.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Flavor Town. This guy nailed it.
Going to Flavor Town.
All right. Ninja Nick. Oh, nope, sorry. Brent Tran. Who would win in a Hell in the Cell one-on-one grudge match between Steven Seagal and Wendy from Accounts? I have no idea who Wendy from Accounts is. Is that like from where you work? Wendy works in the accounting? Either way, I'm going Wendy. I mean, it'd be nice to know what we're talking about, but I'm still going Wendy from Accounts.
Yeah, I'm going to side with... I Googled it, and it just come up with a bunch of Wendy Williams, and that can't be right.
Maybe
There's
it
no
is.
way it's Wendy Williams.
Maybe that's her nickname, Wendy from Accounts. That's her stage rap name. All right, Ninja Nick. Who would win in a fight? Neil Breen from Double Down or Neil Breen from Cade the Tortured Crossing? Also, what would the winner's fatality be? Ooh, I think that would be Cade the Tortured Crossing. Now, Neil Breen...
I haven't seen that one yet.
That's the sequel to Twisted Pair. So it's the same guy, I guess, from Twisted Pair. Even though he doesn't really do anything that would tell you that.
That ties it in.
There's literally nothing other than the name and the brother shows up.
Classic Breen.
They don't really explain much. But he was supposed to have superhuman abilities. Double Down guy just had like technology, like a force field. I love how it never even comes up in the movie. A force field that kills somebody if they get close and can hack anything at any time. He somehow just knows drones are being sent for him and shuts them down immediately. But Cade has like artificial intelligence from an alien that might be his character from
that's a big one.
Pass Through. Could be the same guy. That'd be great if it was.
Oh, the red dot.
Yeah.
The red dot theory. Yeah.
So the fatality, I'm guessing he would have a sword that would just magically appear in his hand and he'd shove it down into him like Ned Stark.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think he kind of does that in the movie. He totally rips off Ned Stark in the movie.
I'll take that.
He does it to his own brother.
That's just mean.
Yeah, well. Blake Grackley. Younger Seagal in a foot race with younger Kurt Russell with their arms tied behind their backs. Ooh, now when he says younger Kurt Russell, does that just mean younger than today or younger than Seagal Kurt Russell?
Oh. See, I think Seagal's entire momentum is generated from the swing. He's got to swing his arms. And he runs in a constant free fall. He runs kind of like a toddler where you just lean forward and you're constantly catching yourself.
Well, he's got that right arm. I think he's trying to build speed with it. Like he's pushing the air behind him like he's in the water. That's what I've seen. He like does this little circle thing. Like the left arm's kind of just doesn't move a lot and the right one's like flying through the air like he's a wing.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, if they're tied behind his back, he's not going to know what to do. Now, Kurt Russell, I've seen Kurt Russell with his arms tied behind his back in a wheelchair, still was hauling ass.
Yeah, I'm going Kurt.
So it's Kurt Russell. I mean, I'm trying to think of any type of situation where it wouldn't be Kurt Russell, and I got nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I would even take, like, later year Kurt Russell when he plays Santa Claus. I still think he would win.
So, Slug Bart didn't ask the question, but is clarifying. Younger than the youngest Kurt Russell possible. Okay. So it wasn't the person that asked the question, but I'll allow it. So the zygote, Kurt Russell, I would still go with the zygote. Zygote Kurt Russell dominates Seagal in a race.
Doubly for me, yeah.
Mr. Pink. If Neil Breen fade cuts out of existence, and no Schneider is around to see it, does a tiger still appear to kill you last? Ooh, that's a tough one. Man, a lot of Cade things that you're not aware of. So there might be a tiger that just magically appears and disappears, and he might fight it in Cade the Torture
For
Crossing. Not like you would imagine fighting a tiger, like trying to stop it from biting you, like fist fighting it. Like they're having a fist fight.
That's awesome.
And it does, and it's
Have a
very
snowy
organic how
background,
it
or is
comes
it-
up. It doesn't come out of nowhere. It's very organic.
Very organic.
Very organic.
Well, that sounds like Breen.
Yeah, definitely Breen.
There's a lot of plot usually.
I'm gonna say, well, the tiger doesn't kill anyone because it turns out the tiger, it was just a big. God damn it! It's also a ripoff from Twisted Pair because they're actually friends.
What?
Turns
It's
into
like-
some lady. It turns into a lady who's his friend, and we don't really get any like resolution to what any of this is.
Oh no! It's so
Here we
obvious
go.
when you say it.
I dare her with the very timely response, I can drive a stick. All right. Well, the question was a while ago.
2 out of
but
3.
You
Becky
got
didn't
around
say
to it, okay? It's okay. Got around to it. So I'm going with, I don't remember what my answer was, but I'm going with whatever I said because I feel like I answered it. But yes, you still die last. Oh, Sensei Steve. Oh, man, we got a few from Sensei Steve. If he was president, I would abolish the SEC and ban staircases. That sounds like what Sensei Steve 69 would do.
He definitely would do that.
Oh, I would appoint Rob Schneider, this is the same guy, Rob Schneider as vice president, Space Ice as secretary of defense, Red Eye as colonoscoper general, Lord Vulcan as secretary of torture. I want to vote for Sensei Steve. This feels weird. Why do I want to vote for Sensei Steve?
Wait, am I just receiving or am I giving? Because that will hinder my
Bro,
vote.
you are appointed as the colonoscoper general. Whatever that means is what it means. I would imagine you're giving colonoscopy.
I would hope.
maybe
I would hope I'm
receiving.
giving. Yes, that changes my answer.
Well, you don't get a no. You have to make a choice and then you find out.
I think I'd rather be murdered.
Well, that wasn't an option, but okay.
Not an option. Okay, then I'll take it. You know what? We'll sign up. Worst case, hopefully the Prez can change the law if it's the one I don't like.
Okay, not gonna happen. Yeah, no, you're getting colonoscopies all day, every day. Sensei Steve again. I would make slap fighting the national pastime. I believe all of that.
Yeah, I do too.
I kind of want to be Secretary of Defense, but I don't know. All the other things are terrible. Oh, you could get rid of the SEC. Doesn't really affect me very much. We have. This person didn't leave a lot of context. I'm not sure what they're going with this. Mr. Alsachti. Number 1, my opponent. Number 2, steal money from taxpayers. Number 3, Rob Schneider. All right, sir.
What else is there?
I have no idea what that's supposed to be answering, but you said it. Good job. Pedro La. Or L.A. I don't ever know how to pronounce that. Who would win, Prime Seagal versus the 60 to 70-year-old guy who bumped into me yesterday and said, sorry, I'm late picking up my wife from the retirement home. The old guy had a cane, which is a plus. I'm guessing if it's a fight, I'm going with the guy. Just because he's not Seagal, so I mean that makes it too easy. And I don't think he's going to do a lot of somersaults for Seagal. Seagal expects you just to do a somersault. He's going to like just flip his arms around and he expects you to do a somersault.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't think the old guys can do that.
I really like in this scenario, the old man's wife lives in the retirement home, but not him.
Yeah.
He goes there to pick her up.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that.
That's great.
Once you can get your wife into retirement home and then you have to play your actual
he just
home
stays home.
Hell yeah. That's how you do it. So I like everything about that. Okay, Apocalypse. Who would win in a fight between a gorilla and a bear? I'm going bear.
Wow, that's the most straightforward question. I thought there was going to be way more to it.
There's another part, but it's the president thing, so I'm splitting it up. I mean, it kind of depends on the type of bear, but I'm just going to go bear.
What were the two?
Just gorilla and a bear. Like, there's lots of different types of
gorilla.
both of those. I think a bear.
I think a gorilla.
it's like a
Opposable thumbs, bro.
Okay, that's not going to help much against. And if it's like a grizzly bear, yeah, it doesn't matter. What are you going to do with your thumbs on a grizzly bear?
Gorilla?
Yeah.
Are we
You
talking
know how
about like
big and strong grizzly
silverback
bears are and
gorilla?
fast? Oh, gorillas are super strong, yeah, but so are grizzly bears.
Dude, this is a tough fight. You remember that there was that TV show in like the early 90s when they would pair like two things against each other in a fight? I can't, it was literally called like Predator versus Predator or something like that. And
No.
then they did like Mythbuster style tests where they would be like, this is a saber-toothed tiger, and we're gonna test its bite pressure on like a one of these like ballistic gel dummies. And then they would just fill them with blood and watch them like they're like, that's a lot of bite pressure, bro. You don't remember that show at all? I think it was called
No, I
like
remember
Predator
there was
versus
something
Predator or
like
something.
man versus animals or something, and it was kind of like that, but it was like seeing how people would compete, and usually the humans didn't do very well.
Yeah, it was similar to that, but it would take two animals that normally wouldn't find each
I mean,
other.
I love
Like
that. I would be super interested.
yeah,
I
it was like a
could.
hippo versus what was it?
Oh,
It's like a
geez.
hippo versus a great white or something like that. Like they did a bunch of like
Oh, that'd be a tough one. I mean,
yeah.
they usually don't run into each other,
No,
but
they don't. Exactly.
I mean, it does depend on the type of bear. If it's like a smaller bear, then I definitely give it to the gorilla. But if it's like the bigger type, like
Or
I
like
think
a
if it's
polar bear.
a polar bear or a grizzly bear, I don't think the gorilla has a chance.
Man,
Or I don't
that's
know about
tough.
the polar bear.
I think we might disagree on this one because I think a gorilla could.
Gorillas. I mean, I don't want to fight a gorilla. Oh, jeez. Wow.
I think
We're getting
humans lose regardless. Is what we're getting at.
now. Look at the women are getting catty now. What a surprise! How many girls in the chat can change the spark plugs in an 8-cylinder Chevy 350 van? Wow. Not many. Not many.
I want this to be like a my cousin Vinny thing, where it's like trick question: 8-cylinder Chevy didn't make a 350 van, right?
Chevys don't use spark
Don't
plugs.
make an 8-cylinder 350. Didn't come out till 1984.
Well, let's see if she's catching them lying. We'll
Catching
see.
it.
Second part was also, if I were president, I would reintroduce witch hunts and crusades. Yeah, okay, I like this guy too.
Can
Now,
we test the witches like we used to do, where if they floated, then they definitely were a witch, and if they
I
sank, then
really
we
hope
shouldn't
so.
have murdered them?
Like, I don't want this to be a metaphor with witch hunts. I like literal witch hunts. Where
Literal witch hunts, yeah.
a teenager says you're a witch, and then we have to. Okay, well, we got to throw you in the water, see if you float or not.
See what's going on, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all down for that. So yeah, you got my vote. Avinator, do you ever post one of these polls and not expect Rob Schneider to win? I don't know why I included this one, but no, I don't have any expectations. I come at it completely objectively. Completely objective, 100%.
There you go.
All right, now let's see what the Schneiderisms we got. Ebb Derelict, Dr. Scheidlove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Rob. That's a tough one to do. I think you did as well as you can with that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very long title. Bruce Willis, the real Bruce Willis, as we've established, he does watch. A Streetcar Named the Schneider. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Brett Crawford, Don't Disturb My Friend. He's Rob Schneider. That's amazing. That's great for Commando.
I like that.
Brezent Sev, Robert Schneider Hands. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Points.
And then the last two, I always like to include a couple from people that I feel like don't quite get it, because I find those are very entertaining for some reason.
What was that one last time? It was just like, it's like something, but with Rob Schneider.
Oh yeah, it was some movie, but with Rob Schneider. It's like you
That one's
saw
my
the
favorite.
other ones is like, okay, here we go. Let's try this.
You didn't quite get it.
No, didn't quite get it. I forgot what movie it was. Letter Z. Laura Croft's Schnob Rider.
Oh, Schnob Rider. That kind of works.
Does it?
Schnob Rider?
Tomb Raider? I mean, the Rider, but the Schnob versus Tomb doesn't really. And
close.
quick album reviews. Rob Mando.
Rob Mando.
Actually sounds, when I say it, it sounded better than when I read it.
Yeah, that one
doesn't really rhyme,
look
but it's
good on
close
paper.
enough. if I had said that out loud, I probably wouldn't have put there for embarrassing one. But it wasn't great.
Rob Mando. That'd be like a good stripper stage name.
No, what?
it'd be
Male
terrible, but
stripper.
I would watch. I would watch it.
You would
Like if let's say you were
So I'm a
about to leave.
stripper and I call myself Rob Mando.
Like if I was about to leave, I'd been there already, and I'm on the
Mhm.
way out, and then the person's like, "Up next to the stage, Rob Mando." Like I'd turn around. I'm not gonna not see what Rob Mando looks like.
If you take the B out, I'd be on board. If with the B, I'm like, nah, I don't want to see it.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm sitting back down, but I'm gonna stop.
I feel like I don't. I feel like I already know what it's gonna look like. I feel like the
You have
jaw's gonna
big
be
mustache.
sharper than mine, and it's like,
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna turn around and then immediately regret it. Like, why? Why did I have to be curious? Was it? No, I thought it was Weekend at Bernie's, but with Rob Schneider, but no.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, Kevin, I really tried with this Waterworld. Good job. You nailed it, buddy.
What more is there?
That's how you put Rob Schneider into a movie and change it. All right, that's all of them. We got through
This
them
is
all.
fun.
This was
This is a
fun.
good one.
Commando is just oh god, I love this movie. I'm probably
So
gonna
good.
watch it right now. I'm serious.
Yeah, you
I
should.
love this movie. You guys should all be watching it right now. I'm disappointed in all the people watching right now when they should be watching Commando. You guys all let me down.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, otherwise, thank you guys for showing up. We're gonna call it a night here. It's been almost 2 hours, and we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, same time.
I'm thinking it's been a bit since we've done a Seagal, especially with Red Eye. He hasn't been here for a Seagal in a while, so there'll probably be a Seagal. But we'll let you guys know.
Excited.
You guys have an
Until next
amazing